Hello, Leos. Welcome to your monthly tarot reading for the month of July. Sorry, I was unavailable in the month of June because there was so much going on with six planetary retrogrades and eclipses and so many energy portals. I was being unable to do the general reading, but I did the reading for planetary retrogrades in the month of May. You may look into it so that you can see how these planetary retrogrades have affected your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter sign. Right now, we although have the Venus and Mercury has gone direct, thankfully, which is why the communication and the rifts around the partnerships have been resolved. So now we are good to go. So let's see what is happening for you in this month of July. We will be doing your astrology spread. So first we will see what is happening in your first house, which is the house of self. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Let's begin. In your first house, you're feeling very charged and you kind of know your destiny and you're ready to follow the destined path for you. Chariot is a very high vibrational energy. It says that you are leading some kind of, you have a vision and you know how to get what you want, your goals and your aspiration, and these are higher goals. Something like your soul's calling, you're following that, and you also have all the help available for this. You have all the resources for achieving your your destiny. Right now you were probably not acknowledging it first, but now you have completely embraced that this is your divine path, this is where the universe wants you to be, and you're harnessing all of your power, all of your resources to actually lead the way for others and fulfill your own destiny. So very high energy card to begin the month with. Now let's see what is happening in your second house, which is the house of material possession and how others see you. You have the strength card. The strength card says that you, in your material and possession, you are working on your inner reserves, like your own savings, and you're barely making any new advancement in your career or in your finances. Given all the lockdown situation, things have been on the halt, but you still had good saving with you, which is helping you right now. You have earned so much so that you were able to sustain yourself right now. But this is also the card which is saying that right now you are taming your inner instincts, you're taming your own animalistic desires, your own self. Wherever there is a area of improvement in your own self, you're working on that, and also you're healing through some kind of deep wound or trauma, because strength is the card when we are enduring some pain or suffering, then we pull upon this inner strength. So you're working on that inner strength and others can see you. And maybe all the work that you have been doing, because with the money that you have, you already have, that is also the showing the bravery and the courage, which is very remarkable and even inspirational for others. So next is the third house, which is the house of your friends and your community. Four of Pentacles. So you are feeling blocked by, or you're restrictive of your social group. You're feeling like they're not there for you, or when you needed them they were not there for you, so you are limiting your meeting or advancing yourself to them. This is also the card which says that maybe in the past there was some bitter experiences with some people that you considered as your friends, but they were not really your friends, which is why you are having trust issues and hard time trusting people and bringing people into your personal, in your comfort zone or in your life. So but this, you need to heal. You need to heal your heart center, so you can open yourself to the love and the care, and which is available to you, and people are still sending it out to you. Instead of focusing on what went wrong in the past, focus on what is right now in your life. Next is the fourth house, which is the house of home, family, and origin. King of Cups. So, emotionally abundant, fulfilled, emotionally mature, you are very stable. You have this very loving relationship with your family, and they're emotionally supportive to you, and you to them, because this is always, even exchange of giving and receiving love. So, you guys are there for each other, and there has been some karma attached to your family, which you guys have paid, but you're coming out of it very strongly. Like, you have seen some darker days as a family, but you are successfully coming out of it, or you're ready to acknowledge the love that and compassion that your family has to offer, and let go of the things that they were bitter, or they were the times that they were unable to deliver, because we all have our good days and our bad days. So maybe even they were unable to do something for you, but now you're leaving it to the past and coming out of it. A very stable energy. Next is the fifth house, which is the house of romance. So let's see what is happening in your fifth house. King of Pentacles. So you're dealing with a lot of kings right now. Okay, there could be an earth sign around you who is offering you a very lucrative home life or family, or this could be any sign, but the person is wealthy or financially stable, and they are offering you a home, a stable life. They are not in it just for the romance or dating, they are in it for the long time relationship, because King of Pentacle is very stable energy, and it is very grounding energy, and the person wants to settle. So this is or this could be you, that in your romantic pursuits right now, you're only looking for something lucrative, or something that will make you help you, or you see as a long term, not just for a few weeks or months, or you're not into casual relationship, you're into complete package relationship, so that you can settle somebody you can bring home to, and make your family meet, and you can see your future with. So that's how you're seeing yourself in a very high vibration, and you're attracting likewise people also. The only problem is this Four of Pentacles. Either you are attached to your material possessions so much so that you are being unable to receive further abundance, because remember, all the abundance that we have, unless or until we will share it with others, we won't be able to multiply it in any form of abundance, be it the knowledge, the emotional abundance, the love, abundance of love, or abundance of wealth, all kind of it. You have to open your heart to actually start giving. Only then you will be able to receive, or expect to receive. So first you need to give. So now let's see what are the further messages for these houses. First, for this first house, let's see what is underneath the Chariot. Your cards. Okay, so the Devil came up underneath the Chariot. I'm not going to put this card here, but there has been some of your material attachment which was malefic, and now you're learning about it. Now you're changing your ways. Something has happened which has changed your thoughts about life and even the material possessions. So you were being codependent, could be on money, could be on a relationship, could be on substance, but now you're leaving behind all of those attachments and codependencies because devil got flipped, or actually fell down. So now let's see what is underneath the chariot. Okay, something is flipping. Okay, so there is still some amount of a part of you which is longing for the past, things that you have lost, the emotional. This could be any kind of loss of a loved one, or a romantic person that you guys broke up. This is all in your thoughts. You are still contemplating on it, how it went wrong or why it ended. You're still longing for that person, but there's also there's a need for you to take charge of your life and move forward, but there is this emotional adjustment which is still taking place, or emotional healing, that you're being unable to follow through this path and take charge of your life fully. So you're giving that time to yourself to heal and replenish, but this is a very self-healing kind of energy. But do not get too attached to it, because if you would do that, then you can go further into an emotionally imbalanced state. So take all the time that you need right now, but you will have to come around and take charge of your life soon. Next is the underneath the strength. Let's see what we have. Three of Pentacles. With your money and possessions, you are rebuilding or restructuring your life. You have a bright idea, and you're keeping it to yourself right now, but you are ready. Sorry about the interruption, I ran out of memory. So the second house, which was strength, we've drawn the clarifier, and Three of Pentacle Kings. So in terms of your material possession, you are working on your inner strength. You're working what you have gained so far, and how do you want to invest it further. You're thinking about all of those things, and you're planning to start something new of your own, something very meaningful, something that you're totally passionate about, and somewhere you would see as a good investment of your money and your time. So some new business venture could be that you're planning to do. Next, underneath the Four of Pentacles, which is the third house of there is something wrong with the lightning now, and I couldn't put the finger on it. So as long as you guys can see the cards, I think we're good to go. We have Two of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles energy for you. So material possession and finances and your stability is definitely a paramount focus for you for this month of July. You're keeping yourself busy with the Two of Pentacles, and not paying attention to actually what is this hurt that is keeping your heart locked, and why you're being unable to open your heart center. So you're keeping yourself into the busy into the stuff that is mundane, that is not really significant, or just keeping your mind occupied enough so that you do not have to sit with yourself, or confront those emotions, and or have to deal with this heartache that you're going through. 2 to the 4 means you'll have to put double effort to actually get yourself out of this situation, out of this no, untrusted, or lack of trust that you're feeling right now for people around you. You will have to learn to give people the second chance, and let go and forgive, even if you have never received the apology. or if you do, then just put aside your ego and let go of all the hurts. This is not the time that we carry on with any kind of hurts or any kind of negative energy at this time. Underneath the King of Cups, which is the fourth house, we have the Eight of Cups. So, in your house and your family situation, although there is emotional maturity and you feel very connected with them, there is a part of it that makes you feel draining, or there is some emotionally conflictive energy that you need to walk away from. Maybe this is just the time for you to step away and spend some time alone so that you can reflect on what kind of relationship do you have with your family, and how is the exchange of this relationship, like what is the give and take, if your family is doing as much as you are doing for them, or you are the one who has been doing all the works, and they somehow do not reciprocate or give back or appreciate as much as your efforts are to be acknowledged. So walk away from it, because there is some deep down emotional hurt, also represented with the Four of Pentacles. You need to get away from all the hustle and bustle and keeping yourself busy situation, so that you can actually contemplate and understand what is it, where does this hurt come from, and if this is a dynamics into a family situation which is toxic or codependent or anything of the sort, then you have to walk away and give yourself time to heal. In some cases, this could be a loss of a loved one into the family that you are still feel mourning at, and you haven't completely healed through it. Kings usually represent the fathers. It could be a grandfather, it could be a father figure, anyone elderly that you have lost. You were deeply connected with them, and you haven't processed that hurt completely, or you haven't healed through it. So this card is also in combination suggesting that you need to walk away from all the situations that you're keeping yourself busy in, and actually address all this emotional hurt that you've been carrying inside of you, so that you can feel lighten yourself up and completely find peace with this situation. Finally, the fifth house energy, underneath the King of Pentacle. So I'm not drawing those cards, but there was Five of Pentacles. Somebody probably have ghosted you, but now they're planning to come back. We have the Fool card. So yeah, there is definitely second time around with this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or it could be someone else that you had a this is one of your romantic pursuits, but something came between the two of you, or maybe you were not completely ready for it, but they will approach you once again, and this time around, once you will work on your own healing, once you will walk away from all the things that you are keeping yourself occupied with, you will be able to give this person a fresh start. You will be able to completely start all over again with them. This is definitely somebody from your past that you're ready to give a second chance, and they are also coming forth, or either they have already approached you or you're contemplating on it, but there is some inner work required at your end that you need to do. You need to open your heart to trust people again with this Four of Pentacle energy. You need to learn to trust people again. You're healing. There was probably a trauma before, there was emotional hurt, and which is why you're feeling so withdrawn and emotionally dissatisfied, uninterested in anything at all. anyone who's approaching you, you're not interested into that. So you have been you're healing yourself, you're trying to keep yourself busy, keep yourself collected, but whatever is the deep rooted fear or hurts inside of you, you need to address them. You need to let go of all the bitterness of the past, even with this partner or with any other person. And if there was a loss of a loved one, you need to completely give yourself time to heal rather than getting yourself busy, because that way you will just be escaping the situation. The situation will always lie there. So it's best that we must handle all the situations, all the pains, all the sufferings firsthand, so that when we move on into our life, there are no blockages, there are no fears. So this is your reading for the month of July. I will see you guys next month. Take care.